when the main man Messi gets up and he's like speaking, does everybody just shut up and listen?
Everyone shut up.
Really?
Everyone shut up, and they were like that, you know, whoever it is. At some point in my career, I felt like throwing my gloves away, you know?
Yeah.
It's not just about Steven G, it's about his team. When I saw that, since he came in, I thought the club is going to the right direction.
So, the guy we are meeting today is Emi Martínez. For me, probably the standout goalkeeper of the last season and a half, 2 years, since sort of getting his chance at Arsenal. Absolutely smashed it. Incredibly, made the move to Aston Villa for about 20 million quid odd. He has just hit the ground running. A proper goalkeeper. And if I've got to get out to ring his buzzer, I'm going to be fuming because it's nailing it down with rain. Oh, I think it's this one. Yes, the gate's opening. We're in. We're in, lads. We're in. Here's my boy. Here he is here. Look at this. Hello, mate. You all right?
Hello, mate.
Size of you.
Yeah.
What a tank you, ain't you? How are you, mate?
I'm good, man. Yourself?
Nice to see you, mate. You all right?
Team of the week, yeah?
What, me?
Yeah.
I didn't have anything to do.
Oh, what do you mean? 2 or 3 saves, no?
What 2 saves, mate? I was just shouting at everyone. Can we go inside, mate? It's absolutely nailing it down.
Just go around the back, mate. Don't dirty my house, please. Thank you.
Right?
Yeah. Come on in.
Look at this, massive.
Come on in.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, a
Do you want me to take my shoes off?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Shoes off. Otherwise, my wife would kill me.
Yeah, you're not wrong, mate. I know how that goes. Good result of the weekend?
Oh, massive, man. We needed that.
Do you know what? I was surprised when we played you the other week, actually, because you've got, obviously, a very good team. You just didn't have that little bit of, like, cutting edge, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, just a front, you know. We attack, we controlling the games, but we're quite weak on the counter.
Oh, really?
So
yeah.
Newcastle done the same. They sat back, like you. Hit us in the counter once, go, you know. Free kick, 3-pier goal, and against you, it's a game. Dennis had one, King at the end. Sissoko, which is a touchdown, and when goal kick, you know, I was like,
mate,
corner.
You made a couple of big saves. That one save, you know the beautiful, you know the one where, was it Dennis, the one where you've done like a top hand save there? It's because he's cut through, and I think it was Tyrone Mings to your left, wasn't it?
So I need to gamble here.
Exactly. This is like the little nous bit of goalkeeping that I think is missing sometimes with like a new breed of goalies coming through. I think the nous bit of it is like so important. So you obviously he's there. It's like you cover that side, I'll just cover this. So like you've got a big old top hand. It was beautiful, mate. Honestly.
Yeah, but you know, I see a gamble there. I've been considering the first shot of the game. Last 3-4 games, Leeds, Newcastle, and the one before, first shot of the game, goal.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Oh my God. So when Denny came in, I thought, I need to gamble.
Yeah.
So if you stay and I react,
I'd say it's an educated guess, isn't it? It's not a full gamble. You kind of know what you're doing at least, don't you?
It wasn't full gamble. Because if you go through the middle, then oh my God.
Yeah.
I said, no, not again. But again, you know, I thought that's a winning save, you know?
Yeah,
that's a winning save.
And hopefully it's a winning save.
Yeah, and then we lost the game.
What does that do for your mentality? You know, like you said, the last like 4 games beforehand, where the first shot's gone in. What does that do for you as a goalkeeper?
Oh, mate, it's terrible. But that's what we work with Newcastle. I got personal psychologists as well. And it's like, you know, just keep doing your game, keep the team in the game. And against you lot, it was the same, you know. I conceded a goal and I made 2 saves at the end. Maybe we get ahead at the end, get a draw, a point. Unfortunately, we don't. So, again, this week with Newcastle, we bought a deflection net.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it.
What does it look like?
I'll show it to you.
What do you mean a deflection net? Sort of.
No.
Is it like a frame in front of the goal?
Yeah, it's actually like a goal in front of you. We hold the nets and they got curtains as well.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen them. I think we've got one at football actually. Yeah, we've got one.
That's what we got. You know.
Look at that. To a goalkeeper, that's like all singing, all dancing gadget. It's like gold, honestly. We buzz off that kind of stuff.
34 goals I conceded this season, 14 through legs and deflection.
Ah, really?
So I was like, cuts, we need to do something. I'm conceding the first shot with deflection. Newcastle was a deflection from Wendy.
Yeah, I did, I remember, yeah.
Oh my God, you know, again. And the other day against Brighton, 88th minute, Maupe cut inside through Ming's legs.
Yeah.
And I saved that. So
the work's paid off.
It's paying off. It's paying off. So we're busting about it.
Neil Cutler, right? The goalie coach, yeah? Talk to me about the importance of the goalie coach, because I've worked with Cuts, right? And Cuts is top, isn't he? Nah. He's like the most dedicated man, a goalie coach I've ever met, for sure.
No, mate, we had a really good relationship. I remember I made a mistake against Man United, you know. So at half time I came in, sorry guys, you know, I made a mistake, went through my legs.
Yeah.
First time I went through my legs, I'm sorry. He called me in where the bathroom is. He said, don't say sorry. You saved them so many times. Just make sure you keep it in the game. Do not ever say sorry.
Really?
Those little things where I actually think, he's right. I saved the team so many times, I made a mistake. So
Damn right, you're allowed a mistake.
I thought that I have to apologise,
Yeah.
Everyone make mistakes, you're saying.
Yeah,
no one apologises. Why are you apologising?
That's what I mean. This is like the life of a goalkeeper, though, right? So strikers, they can have 5 or 6 chances, like big chances, like game win, like they should be scoring. Do you know what I mean? Don't score any of them, and it's like never mind.
But you know what? We had the best warm up of the season. Amy said, "You flying?" Man United had my whole family watching the game. I say, "God, I feel great." My legs. Sometimes when you go into the games, your legs are heavy. You do warm-ups, I feel I've got no energy, don't you? And you feel like that sometimes.
Can we sit down? Because it's making my legs feel heavy just talking, mate. Let's take it back to the summer, all right? The Copa America, it's surely got to be one of the biggest sort of, for you personally, this has to be a massive, massive occasion, right?
No, for me, my dream was to play for my country. To have at least one official game.
What age were you, when you made your debut?
28 last season.
Wow.
28. 27, 28. So I played through under 15, under 17, under 20. I play World Cup under 17, World Cup under 20. But never play actually an official game for the first team, So I was actually, obviously with my time at Arsenal, I couldn't get through the Argentinian squad. So when I came to Villa, I had rhythm. I play every single game. So I made my debut in the qualifiers before the Copa America.
Who was that against?
Colombia away.
Yeah.
And I get knocked out.
Oh,
Came for a cross. I catch a cross. Jerry Mina hit me from the back. Got knocked out after 20 minutes.
Oh.
So the dog wanted to take me off. So I had a fight with the dog in the middle of the game. Do not take me off. I worked like 15 years to make my debut, and you're taking me off after 25 minutes. I have to come off.
So you came off though?
Yeah. I have to come off.
At least they're following precautions.
But I was fuming at the dog. I said to the dog, please, if I'm okay, if I tell you I'm okay, do not take me off again.
Yeah.
That's me, when I play. I do not want to come off. And then now, I started the Copa America. Argentina had a lot of pressure. Messi never won.
As always.
A major tournament in his life. So he done a speech saying he was going to be his last one. So he was going to give it all. Oh, mate. And I was like, a little shivers,
Yeah,
Messi
I was going to say, what's that like?
Oh,
do you know
when
when the main man Messi gets up and he's like speaking, does everybody just shut up and listen?
Everyone shut up.
Really?
Everyone shut up, and they were like that, whoever it is, manager,
really,
president of Argentina, whoever's in there, they just shut up. And we done a barbecue.
Is that what it's like? So like even in games and stuff, like at half time, like full time before matches and stuff, is he the guy that's getting people going and stuff?
He just said one thing to me before Uruguay. We're playing, I think, for the last game of the group stage, we're winning 1-0 against Uruguay. It was Cavani, Suarez up front. I said, Emmy, before half time, Emmy, make sure you're solid in crosses, because that's the only way they're going to score. Yeah. Mate, I wanted to come for everything.
I'm getting goosebumps.
I wanted to come for everything. The man called Emmy, please, help me come for things, and just calm down. Mate, I was doing exactly what Messi was doing.
Oh, wow.
And no, it was just crazy, Argentina got a lot of pressure when you play. When I play one game for Argentina, it's like playing 50 for Villa. I can't explain the pressure that you got,
So like when you go home now in Argentina,
I can't walk on the streets.
Really?
Cannot walk on the streets,
Wow.
Unreal. All the kids are Dibu, that's my nickname.
Yeah.
Like, Dibu.
What's the nickname?
Dibu. D-I-B-U, yeah.
What's that mean?
It's a cartoon in Argentina. When I was young, I was quite ginger.
Yeah.
And I had like just black spots here, and I look exactly the same as the cartoon. So when I was playing,
get a picture. We got to get a picture for this. I want to see a picture of Dibu and you as a kid. I love it. I see it. Yeah, you have got long hair a bit as well, haven't you? We're at the Copa America. It's a semi-final against Colombia. How does it go? Obviously, it goes to penalties.
Yeah, obviously, we're winning 1-0. Obviously, we had a lot of chances to win the game easy. Luis Diaz had done an amazing run, the Liverpool guy, done an amazing run. He just chipped it over me. And we have 2 chances to score at the end. Empty goal, we missed the chances. And I was going through the final whistle. The goalkeeper coach comes to talk to me. I said, I know everything. I don't want any information in my head. Nothing.
For the penalties, which way to go and stuff?
Yeah.
You just prefer to do it by yourself?
No, we look at penalties before.
Yeah.
So choose a few clips from Mina and choose a few of the lads. So obviously, a penalty shootout was maybe 5, 6 or 7 players takes it. So I said, I don't want any information. Let my head be empty. When they put too much info in your head, then it just,
Gets
a
in the
little
way
bit
a bit.
confused, yeah. And actually, it was my day. I guess it's the first one, Cuadrado, one on my right.
Yeah.
Didn't save it, but it gets the side, and then it just gets everything.
It's nice, that, isn't it?
It's just one of them where, when it's, you're a specialist in penalty, do you think you're good enough? It's just luck, mate.
Yeah. It's funny you say that because I don't know if you watched it was the Carabao Cup final. Obviously, Mendy played absolutely incredible in the game. So imagine you're Mendy, yeah? You're Mendy, you just played the game, probably man of the match, you'd say that, wouldn't you? And then all of a sudden, penalties are about to be taken and you see your number come up on the board. What are you doing?
No, I will be really angry. But he accepted. Probably they talked before.
Yeah.
So he knew if they were going to penalties.
Do you think it's a good idea though? No. Do you think there's something in that?
No, obviously they won the Super Cup.
Yeah.
Doing that. So they thought, okay, let's do it again. But actually, as a goalie, when you're having a good game, you might have luck on penalties.
Yeah.
So I thought Mendy won in the African Cup.
Yeah.
And they won the African Cup because he saved one pen. So he probably thinking, why are you taking me off?
Yeah.
Why? I said to Kat, actually I take Kat after I said, never take me off if I'm doing an outstanding game. If I'm struggling in the game, then the second goal is amazing on penalties, then I understand that. Maybe. I understand that.
Maybe.
But in a final, having a clean sheet, playing outstanding, being probably man of the match, you can't take me off.
Honestly, I just don't get it. Like, for me, Mendy is such a beast of a bloke anyway. Do you know what I mean? When he's standing in that goal, they're 12 yards away. I think if you see him in goal, that's putting you off anyway.
It's a big lad.
Knowing that he's had a really good game as well, confidence is high. I think that's the best thing they could have done is just left him there.
And he won the African Cup, saving a pen.
Doing the same thing.
When you face a big goalie and it's like, oof, he's big, I need to go to the sides.
Yeah.
I need to really adjust him. And then that's how they miss.
So there you go, guys. We've settled the debate, all right? Do not bring the goalkeeper off or bring another one on for a penalty shootout. Just don't do it. It's ridiculous, all right? What's he like in training?
The other day, he was chopping people for fun. He scored the winner, mate, unreal.
So you've just saved the 3 penalties. You're through to the final. I remember I saw a quote from Messi afterwards where he's just buzzing off you, basically. So what's he said?
No, he posted a picture saying, you... Actually, when we won the shootout, he said to me, you deserve... When he hugged me, he said, Emi, you deserve it. I know exactly what you've been through. You deserve it. He kept saying, you deserve it, you deserve it. I don't know,
What does he mean when he's saying that? Is he talking about the fact that you've had such a long journey road to get here?
I've been to some good loans, some bad loans, and he knows everyone. He knows everyone's career. He knew exactly what I've been through. The fact that I left my house at such a young age, like him, maybe he thought he know exactly why I felt leaving the country so early. And then he posed, Amy, deal with you an animal, like basically you're a beast. And then but the worst part, like I was still shaking, bro. We won it's in the Maracanã. Argentina never won in 55 years there in that stadium. Never won a major tournament in 28 years. So we had a big pressure. Messi had a massive pressure, mate. You can see in his face. I said to him, just play your game, I got you, I was so relaxed, I had, the social media went crazy after the penalty shootout. Everyone say how good I am. And I've actually felt, mate, I need to relax, So I told my psychologist, just calm me down,
Straight after the game?
Yeah.
Really?
Mate, I went from 7,000 followers to 2.4 in one day.
What?
After the penalty shootout.
2.4 what, million?
Million, yeah.
On what, Instagram, Twitter?
Yeah, Instagram.
On all of them, they just blew up?
Blew up.
Wow.
They always say, 1,000 comments and, interviews, and I don't want to do anything. I haven't won anything yet. It was just a semi-final. Yeah. So I spent hours with my psychologist. So I started the game so relaxed, so relaxed. Like I wasn't playing a final.
Mate, this is incredible.
Incredible,
This is like the fact that, obviously it's a huge deal for you because, like I say, you've spent your whole career sort of almost watching in the wings, sort of thing.
I've never seen Argentina win anything.
Never seen Argentina, and now you're on the brink of it, and it's meant so much that you've got to ring your psychologist and just like bring it all down to earth, settle it down, kind of thing. That is bonkers, mate.
Well, because I talked to him the day before and the day after every single game.
Really?
Yeah, we do rehearsals. We talk about the game, what I can improve, what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
How to relax me in game. I've been so consistent since I have him. So I met him at Arsenal when I was having a bad period.
Yeah.
So when obviously with COVID, he left Arsenal. So I said, mate, I need you, you know, still need you on bad moments and on good ones.
Yeah.
So he calms me down when I'm too high.
Yeah.
And actually he lifts me up when I'm having a bad period.
This is one thing I throughout my career, like I say, I'm 38 years old. It's coming to the end for me. Hopefully not for another year or two or whatever. But the biggest thing.
Buffon is 46.
Exactly. He's just signed a new year contract as well. What a guy. What a legend, by the way. So there's hope for me yet, mate. I've got years to come. But one of the biggest bits of advice I will always say to some of the young goalkeepers, even some of the young players, right, outfield players, strikers, whatever, is don't ever get too high. Yeah. Don't ever get too high and don't ever get too low by it. You can't live your life dictated by the result on a Saturday afternoon. You've just got to keep trying to stay at that level all the way. And if you can master that and learn to do it through everything, I think it will help you so much more.
Oh yeah, obviously they think, because I done some dancing or some celebration, it just came out of anger of how many years I've been through and fighting to be in Premier League, a solid goalkeeper or Argentinian international, and people think, oh, he's a big time or
oh really?
Who do you think he is? And obviously when I lose a game, everyone goes, you deserve it, like you're overrated, you're never gonna win. So that's why I always keep myself. You know, I'm a family man. I work hard. You know, and Kat can tell you, you know, how hard we work. Last week, it's the first time that I had 3 weeks actually work.
Really?
Because I was playing Argentina, Villa, Caps game, so I never had a time off.
See, the thing is, as a goalkeeper, okay, I think we need to realise that we will. When I said a minute ago, we'll never win, and what I mean by that is, on a Saturday afternoon, right, the opposition fans hate us because we're stopping them from scoring, yeah? If we make a mistake, everybody hates us. So, and we're like the spoilers, do you know what I mean? We're like the fun spoilers, the fun police. We're trying to stop the goals going in, where everybody's turning up to try and see goals, isn't it? So I know for a fact, like on social media, win, lose or draw, whether I get the man of the match, whether I play badly, whatever, I will be getting some abuse from somebody. So this is where I kind of like, again, it's an experience. Just learn to turn a blind eye to it. I don't really pay any attention anymore.
No, and obviously young goalies, they kind of like they feel that pressure. I love playing away.
Yeah.
You know? I love it. I like people abusing on me. And
do you?
Yeah. I love it.
You thrive off that?
Yeah. I get like, you know, I just feel when the fact that I dance at Man United, because I can hear, you know, insulting me through the whole game. So at the end of the game, they miss the pen. So, I remember everything. You were talking about me.
So I can see the dance now.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, it's not something that I'm planning to do,
though, isn't it?
I'm not planning to do anything like that. I just love to celebrate. I'm a winner. I like to win games. And when I lose a game, it's not like I'm down for a day, and then I should do things like, let's say, we body deflection there, we cut and we work on it and we look at the clips. So, Kat, why I'm not keeping clean sheet? Why I'm not doing? Amy, it's a deflection or it's a through legs. You can't
do much about it.
I said, yeah, but why? Last season I probably saved that, and this season it went through the legs. I said, Amy, don't worry about it. And when we have the clean sheet and you know the stats goes up and they say, you see, it's not all about you. It's just about the team. And so he always, you know, helps me to deal with me, because I'm very.
Just sort of box it off, basically.
I need to tick all the boxes. I need to tick all the boxes. I got a paper like that in my locker with all the targets I want to hit.
Really?
Last season I hit every single one of them. You know, this season I said, Kat, you know, Emmy, relax. You know, I can still tick all the boxes. You know, so that, you know, I open my locker every morning and I see all the targets. I don't know, 12 to 15 clean sheets. Save percentage has to be a certain amount. Pass completion certain amount. How many clean sheets I won for the national team.
Mate, this is great. Honestly, this is hurting my head. I don't live in that world, Emmy. Honestly, it's like I turn up every day, I smile and have a lovely time. That'll do me, honestly. It's honestly, that's what I do.
Every morning, I open it. You know, whatever happened, I keep a clean sheet. Or I concede 4 goals. I open my log. I said, don't worry. That's what I need to hit. You know, even if I keep, let's say I keep. Everyone said, oh, Emmy, clean sheet again. All the the chefs, the nutritionists. I said, one more clean sheet, no, one less. I always said one less to the target, you know.
I think last season, was it 15 clean sheets you kept? That's incredible, you know.
Yeah,
I think I've never kept more than 11 or 12 in my whole career in one Premier League season. To do it in your first full season.
No, it's just, that's what I'm saying. I'm not carried away with that cut I want to reach, because it was a Premier League record for Villa.
Yeah.
Or more, I think Gusan or Friedel, was it?
Yeah, probably Friedel maybe.
Friedel,
yeah.
yeah. So DC, and the second best was Bosnich.
Yeah,
12,
wow, that's a long time ago.
with 12. So I said, cut, I need at least 12, and I want to hit the 15 and 12 at least, you know.
Yeah.
So we stick with all those routines and rules, you know. It's like, oof.
A bit of an aura.
Yeah. When Stevie G comes into the meeting and shake his hands, like, he's a legend in the game, you know.
All right, so we're still at the Copa America. We're now into the final, all right? The big one, Brazil. It literally doesn't get any bigger than this. Probably in world football, the waiting world is watching. Talk me through the game.
I just felt so relaxed in the warm-up, you know. I can sense the goalie coach as well. You know, Emi, should we do this? No.
So he was on edge as well?
Yeah. You can feel the tension. It's a final against Brazil, away from home. You know, with some fans back again after COVID. And you can see everyone's being tense. You know, I was so relaxed. I spent so many hours with psychologists. You know, I said, no, let's do 2. No, maybe you want to do crosses. No, let's do, you know, some passing. Let's build on, you know. I was so relaxed. So I was coming into, I started the game. I remember it was a goal kick. So I normally say, the manager, you know, go long. Just put the ball in the middle, just chip into the fullback, you know. We got out, we played nicely. I just thought, yes, I feel good, you know.
Yeah. Ease yourself into the game. It's nice,
you know,
isn't it?
Asking for the ball,
just
to make sure because in Argentina we play a lot. We scored the goal, so we have to defend. We sat down, but they put it was Neymar on the left, Richarlison. They put the Firmino was on, Gabigol,
all the big boys.
Paqueta, so it had 5-6 strikers on, you know. So I thought, oh my God, you know. So I had 2 late saves to make. It was a final whistle, you know. Everyone sprinting to Messi. I just went like on the floor, just couldn't breathe, mate.
What? Just emotion, pure emotion, don't you?
I was flat on the floor. I felt weak, you know.
Really?
Really weak. I never felt so weak in my life. Couldn't get up. So then the goalies, all the goalies came to me, Emi, and I thought they lift me up. Mate, I felt like I was gonna faint, you know. I couldn't believe what was happening. And my brother was in the stands, so I ran, I jumped on the stand for my brother. Security said, no, COVID, you know. I said, no, just push the security away. I had my brother. I just wanted to have my brother, you know. I just jumped through the fences, through the things, climbing everything. And the security said, no, COVID. And now it's something that it will be in my heart forever.
Legend, mate. Man. What a story.
Yeah, it's a
genuinely
great story.
What a story. From where you've come from, man, and like I say, because it's taken such a long time, I feel it's probably happened to you at maybe the best time as well.
Right. I think if I said to my wife, if it was probably when I was younger,
really,
I wouldn't probably perform the way I did, you know.
Is this where? So you mentioned earlier you've had a lot of loans in your career, haven't you? Do you think that is an important step, especially for a goalkeeper?
I would say so, yeah. Few loans or couple. I wouldn't say as many as I have,
really?
You know, because at some point in my career I felt like throwing my gloves away, you know.
Yeah.
When I went to Getafe, I was 24.
Yeah.
I went away from probably England for the first time. I took everyone there and I played 7 games.
Wow. For a whole season?
For the whole season. And I just felt at the end of the season, you know, I had everything, you know, the size, the speed, I'm flexible, I trained really well, you know, I tick all the boxes, so how come I'm not playing, you know?
What do you think it was?
I don't know. A new league, the manager didn't really know me, didn't play. That was Guaita there.
Was he really? Guaita was there, yeah.
He had the best season in La Liga.
Oh,
best ever season. You know
exactly what you needed at this time.
So I'm like, what can I do? You know, so I started with the psychology. I wanted to change my agent. I was angry at everyone.
So was it all of this put together? Was this what made you think, I don't know if I want to do this anymore?
Yeah, I said to my wife, you know, I love watching football. I watch every single game. Let's say Carabao Cup, FA Cup. I watch anything. Anything. And I said to my wife, the fact I'm not playing is okay, because it might happen. The fact I'm not watching football anymore, it's when something is wrong.
Yeah. Now it's about stability, isn't it? Yeah. Because this is where the family starts to become really important as well. You want to find a place, you want to find a club, you want to settle down, you want to just be the regular first choice goalkeeper, basically, right?
I had a newborn baby. I said to my wife, this is the last loan. I'm fed up. I'm 25, 26. I don't want to do anything with loans anymore. I had my best, probably second half of the season with Reading, played 20 games outstanding. We stay up in the league, everything lovely.
I think people sometimes think that it's like you don't like the club or you might have fell out with something, but it's not about that, is it? You just want to do it for you. You need to progress your career from this point on, don't you?
I needed it for me, for myself, to feel good for me. I wanted to play a full season.
Yeah.
You know, I had a lot of games, a lot of experience, but I wanted to play the 38
you feel part
games.
Of it. You feel everything, like people rely on you. You want that feeling, don't you?
We cut cards. Mate, I never played 38 games. It was 32 games, 33. Yeah. We were talking about the club record to reach it, to beat it for Villa. I said, cut, you know what I need to reach? Play every single game.
Every minute of every game.
Very consistent.
Yeah, it's nice.
And this season I was going to do the same, you know, but obviously I missed one because I had to go to Croatia.
Of course, yeah.
I said, Kat, for me this is really important as well.
Can I tell you a story about, so when you were at Reading, okay, so obviously everybody knew about Emi Martinez, everybody knew you were a decent goalkeeper, but because you wasn't doing it in the Premier League, playing week in, week out, and like I say, every time you were out on loan, you might get little injuries, little niggles, but everybody knew you were obviously a very good goalkeeper. I remember talking to Graham Stack, who was our goalkeeper coach at the time, and I said to Stacky, I said, what do you know about Emi Martinez, mate? What is he? And he turned round and he said, proper, mate, honestly, proper, watch him, yeah? And it kind of surprised me a little bit, because I thought, here's a guy who's, 26 years old at this point? He's been in England for a long time, yet he's never really established himself. So I thought, okay, if you're saying that, and Stacky knows his stuff, by the way, if you're saying that, I'll keep an eye on you. Mate, you hit the ground running, didn't you? You absolutely smashed it. We played Arsenal in the last game of the season at the Emirates, and I think we lost 3-0, but I'm not joking, you made about 7 saves. It was a joke, mate. Like, Danny Welbeck had about 3 one-on-ones, saving bits and bobs all around the shop, and I remember watching you thinking, he's going to do a bit, this guy. He is going to do a bit.
It's not a nice feeling when someone goes down. Yeah. You know? But that's football. Villa stay up. Then I signed for them.
It's funny how it works out, isn't it? And that was it. That's where you finally got your move, got your chance to get stability, find a home, settle down with a family, and you're smashing it week in, week out for Villa.
Yeah, because I say I had a newborn baby, so I'm doing it for him. You know, he kind of gave me that freedom on the pitch. You know, feeling like I'm doing it for him rather than for me. You know, and obviously when I came here as well, I had another girl. And I'm kind of like, I'm a good dad. I'm trying to be a good dad, but obviously I'm giving a lot of. I signed a new deal just now for the club. We cut. I'm so happy we cut in the club, and I want to reach things for Villa. Yeah. I want to win something for them. You know, give them that stability that they didn't have for a few years. You know, they've been in the Championship. They've been fighting relegation. Yeah. We actually now a mid team trying to be top 8, top 7. You know. I make sure in all my houses I got a barbecue.
See? Look at that bad boy out there.
Can you see that?
Talk to me about Stevie G. What's he been like since he came in?
It's just, you know, and he reminds me a little bit, you know when Arsene Wenger used to come through the building, it's like, ooh.
A bit of an aura.
Yeah, just the presence, you
really?
know. I don't know how to explain. When Stevie G comes into the meeting and shake his hands, like, he's a legend in the game, you know. And actually the players respect that. But it's the first time in probably 14, 15 years career that the assistant coach does all the talking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Michael Beale.
Yeah.
He knows so much about football, it's just incredible. And he does all the training sessions, he takes out obviously the important meetings, obviously Stephen G talks.
Yeah. All the set pieces, all that kind of stuff, all the tactics and stuff.
When you were obviously in every club, the manager obviously does the talking and just the assistant coach helps. Actually, with Michael, we felt him and Stephen G, they both are managers, you know. They both respected Mac as well. Yeah. He actually it's not just about Stephen G, it's about his team, which is really good. Yeah. So when I saw that, since he came in, I thought the club is going to the right direction. Yeah. So that's why it's a big part for me signing a new deal. Has he
ever gave you any instructions of how he wants you to play? Any individual sort of like, I need you to do more of this, I need you to do more of that?
He does actually. He does. Actually, before Man United, we played Man United in the Cup, and he said it shows, let's say, the star 11. So behind every player, he said what he wants from them. So he said clean sheet mentality. Nice. Keep being a leader, composure from the back.
Do you know what? I know this appeals to you as well because you're a box ticker.
Yeah.
So it's like you need instructions. Yeah, give me like a little checklist of things to do and I'll go and do it for you.
Mate, he said to me, I kept 3 clean sheets in a row for Argentina. He signed for Villa, so obviously I was in the international. I arrived there on a Friday. He said, "Oh, big man, Emmy." I said, "Oh, Stephen G, you know, the first time I met him." So, well done. I knew a clean sheet from you tomorrow. I need a clean sheet. It was Brighton at home. So we won 2-0, yeah? I said, keep asking for them.
Yeah,
you know?
that's it.
Yeah.
Simple, isn't it? Just tell him, just say every week, tell me what you want from
Brighton,
me, right?
the other day, he was like, "Hey, I need a clean sheet. We haven't had a clean sheet for a long time, clean sheet." So when I'm starving for clean sheet, so I keep saying it during the week. And it actually happens, you know.
Yeah, it's nice.
The more you ask for them, the more it comes.
Damn right, yeah, I love it. I was lucky enough to play with Stevie G at England a few times, and oh my God, mate, honestly, what a player. He made me look an absolute plonker so many times, mate. One time in particular, right, we were doing 6-a-sides. You know where you have like floaters around the outside of the pitch, yeah? So he was the one at the side of the goal, yeah? So if somebody would play it into me, he'd try and cut it back for somebody to slot in. Somebody passed him one, and he's standing behind the goal, he's back spun it, and it's gone in the goal, and I'm thinking, you're just a dickhead here. Like, what are you doing to me? But yeah, I remember when I played at the World Cup, and he pulled me before the game, and he was just like, "You've done really well this week." And I remember him telling me, and he's probably only like, what, 4 or 5 years older than me, but it was like my dad had told me, and I was like going, "Yes, Mr. Stevie G. Yes, it's so nice, isn't it? What a guy."
Yeah, it's just that presence.
Yeah, it's presence.
Hard to say it. Like Lampard's got, or Steven G, or even Leo, Messi, you know. They got just that presence where Kat keeps saying, "Oh, Emmy, you have that big presence in goal. Keep showing you presence." So I don't know what it is about it, but it just shows
personality. I think that just having that bit of personality, people feed off it. Because I think nowadays there's so much stress and pressure involved in, especially match days. Because I see it with some of the young lads. The closer you get to a match day, it's like they start to get a bit more introvert. They start to shut themselves off a bit.
I've seen it from COVID.
Really?
When player was playing, I was like, "Oh my God, what a player!" Comes into first time with crowd, hiding.
Really?
So, actually, you know, last season you were with no pressure. We were doing amazing, even in training and that. But then when it comes with a lot of pressure,
with the fans watching,
you're hiding. You know, you don't want the ball too much, and you're not going forward too much like before. You know, I can see it. You know.
I think this is what, when you were speaking about psychology earlier, and having a psychologist on tap like 24/7 to ring is so important in modern day football, isn't it? Especially for some of the young players coming through, because I don't think they're really taught that kind of stuff, are they? They're not taught how to deal with the emotions and the stresses, and if they have a bad game, how do I just park it and move on? Nobody teaches them that kind of stuff.
No, it's massive. And for me as well, I don't know about you, but I do a lot of Pilates and yoga.
Do you? Yeah, nice,
massive, you know. And actually, well, let's say when some of the players say, "Oh, you got a pool or a gym in your house," it's not just about having a pool in your house. It's about, I come late from, the other day came late from the game, I'm straight into the pool, you know, trying to recover.
Yeah.
For me, being fit is everything, you know. Even when I was not playing, never had a nick. Since I got injured from my quad at Wolves, done a TMI muscle in my quad. Since then, like probably 9 years ago, haven't missed a training. Yeah, I was that truth, but you know, I tick all the boxes.
Yeah.
And I've been 9 years injury-free, you know. You can get injured at any time.
Oh, mate, tell me about it.
I nearly done my elbow the other day.
This might be one of the best collections I've seen in a while. Starting, look at this bad boy. Look. One of the biggest signings for Villa in the transfer window, Phil Coutinho. Tell me about him, because when we played you a few weeks ago, I've got to say, mate, he was lovely. He was absolutely beautiful.
No, it's just a lovely player. When he signed, it's like, oh my God, he's really coming. So I heard some links about it, and then I asked Douglas Luiz, "Is he actually coming?"
Yeah.
And he said, "Yeah, mate, I think he wants to come." I was like, "Nah, he won't come." You know, actually, when he come through the build, I thought, Phil, you know, I played against him 10 years ago, under 17 level, in the final, Argentina against Brazil.
Yeah.
So I said, "I remember you." You know,
he'll remember that. I guarantee
he
it.
scored past me, so I said, "I remember you." No, we got really good relationship since day one.
The South American thing, yeah.
Yeah, he got
nice.
3 kids. He comes over to my house. We going out bowling once a week. Douglas, Emi Buendia, Phil Coutinho.
Nice, so, you've got a nice little South American connection going on.
Finally, you know, when I signed here, I was no South American, only Douglas Luiz. He was single. And
now you get a nice little crew. It's nice.
Yeah. It's nice, actually. Phil signed on loan with a buying option, so we're trying to make him feel comfortable. You know, he lives 4 or 5 minutes away from my house. He's a lovely boy, mate. He never think he won the Champions League 2 years ago with Bayern Munich. play amazing football at Liverpool or Barcelona. Super humble.
What's he like in training?
The other day, I think we all left. He was chopping people for fun. He scored a winner, and actually, I walked like that. I walked in clapping him. No, mate, unreal. Yeah. And you can see, like, against Leeds, he made 2 amazing turns and played JJ Ramsey 1v1 with the goalie. And I was like, mate, that's what we miss. You know, we lost Jack last season, he was the best player. So I thought, actually, if we signed Phil early on in the season, we probably, you never know, fighting top 7.
Do you think he's signing? Obviously, Villa are a big club, but a lot of it had to do with Steve G.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, Phil has been struggling with injuries. Yeah. You know, I know how you feel when in a big club when you don't play. He wasn't playing at Barca. He had 8-month injury in his left knee. He had 2-3 surgeries. So he said to me, "Oh mate, I just need to play. You know, the World Cup is coming.
Yeah, of course.
Villa's a big club. Obviously, I see you a lot playing. You know, Steven G likes to play from the back, and it's a key to have a manager that I know how to play.
Yeah.
And actually, we play with 2 10s. You know, behind the strikers, they free to play.
Just do what you want, basically.
Yeah, he loves
nice,
it,
isn't it? Yeah.
Taking free kicks, he's doing everything.
Yeah, I think everybody's buzzing to have him back as well, because we need those sort of players. Those sort of it's like when he's got the ball, it's just effortless for him. He glides, a bit like Messi, really, isn't he? He knows what's going on, turning, all that.
He gives you a foul when you need it. Yeah. You know, gives you a corner. The other day, he nearly scored a free kick. It's just something that we were missing, you know. When we lost Jack, and actually when you seen Phil, so, oh my God, we got Phil.
Yeah. Who would you rather take, Jack or Phil?
Oh, that's a tough one, you know. They're both amazing. It's a tough one to take, you know. Jack was on fire last season, but Phil, my God, it's just unreal, man. I remember I said, I done an interview last season saying Jack Grealish is Messi with the right foot. But when I see Phil, man, turning and, you know, everyone say, it's hard to see the Coutinho from Liverpool. But I'm seeing it.
No, I saw it the other week, mate. I did. He's beautiful.
I'm seeing it in training. He was cramping against you. He was cramping against Leeds. Newcastle, oh my God, I'm so tired. I said the other day against Brighton, the first time I didn't cramp, you know, he's feeling.
Getting fitter.
So the best feel you will see late in the season. Yeah.
I mean, that's ominous for everybody, mate.
He nearly scored one past you when he came inside.
I didn't even see it, mate. Yeah. Thankfully, it just went over the bar, but I didn't see it. Honestly, it's beautiful. It was that quick, like I say, head on a swivel all the time. Yeah, nice.
No, top lad. Humble. As a kid, man, we do 200 or 300 shirts per game for Messi.
No, he does not.
He does.
Right, so, Emmy, I've got a theory, okay? At the minute, in the Premier League, the standard of goalkeeping, right, it's like, I think it's as high as it's probably ever been, all right? Everybody seems to be at the top of the game. We're seeing save after save after save. But my theory is this, right? I think the difference between the top ones, the top 2, 3, 4 probably in the Premier League, and the rest is just a little thing I call nous. Yeah, it's like being able to read situations. The reason why I think Buffon stayed at the top for so long, for example, I think he can just see things happening before other people. Give me your thoughts on that.
No, you're right. For me, it's not just about making saves. I think any goalie in the Prem can make a top save.
Yeah.
Anyone, even if he's the bottom one or the top one, I see save after save and say, oh my God.
It's like that's just like the standard. The standard. That's everybody has to have
everyone
that.
Have to have that. You know, everyone plays well with the feet now.
Yeah.
Everyone can find a pass through the middle. Anyone can chip it to fullback. Just the fact that, like I said, reading the game, reading the cross, preventing a header. You know, everyone in the Prem got a top striker.
Yeah.
Top header of the ball. So for me, just reading that through ball, that 1v1.
The little cues, it's got, like the little sort of, he might sort of have had a little look and you seeing that little look, all
small
that kind
margins,
of stuff.
You know. The day against you, had to read it because otherwise probably I wouldn't get there. So the cross, for me, taking a cross is like a save.
I don't know if you're the same as me, right? If I start a game, okay, and a ball comes into the box within the first 5 minutes, right, and I think this is bigger for me than a save, right? If a ball comes into the box and I come and take a really nice cross in amongst bodies, I might have got a little nudge or something, but I come and get it, for me, that's me. I'm set for the game. Like, it's better than a save for me.
Yeah, it's exactly the same like you. I think I need to come for at least one cross per game.
Yeah.
I need to help them, you know. But I feel a lot I start the game well when I start playing with my feet.
Yeah.
You know? When I make 2, 3 passes, I chip one to the fullback right, to feel, my feet are good,
Is that something you've had to work at then,
yeah,
your feet?
A lot.
So you do that in training, you'd take yourself off and do a bit with the goalie
Always.
coach?
I try to do it cut. Sometimes my knee hurts a little bit, I got tendinitis, so it's my kicking leg.
Yeah.
So I say cut, but we do passing, head tennis, and we always do something with the feet, always. So with Stephen G, we join a lot in possession. And
nice, yeah.
That's something I love to do.
So you spoke about it a minute ago, when Bruno Fernandes missed a penalty, you've turned around, you've given a little bit to the fans. You see a lot of other goalkeepers doing a similar sort of thing now. Aaron Ramsdale is world class at it, by the way. Are you a big fan of this or what?
I'm not sure. I'm not planning to do things like that. Obviously, I know probably what Aaron probably feels in the game, which is that you're so tense to win the game. You're a winner. You want to win things. When that happens, the first time I'm gonna keep a clean sheet at Old Trafford, they would just change so much crap behind me. I can feel it.
So in that game, so before that penalty was missed, they had given you dogs abuse all game, basically,
all game. So I can feel it. I can hear it. It was in my head every time.
Yeah.
So when that went up to the stands, I just turned back and just did that little dance. I never danced like that in my life, so why am I doing that move? And then, but it always pays back, And then we played Man United at home. Bruno Fernandes had a shot. It went through my leg.
Oh, okay. So you'll be getting all sorts of abuse.
But then we drew the game late in the
2-0, wasn't it?
2-0 late in the game. So I just ran to the stands. I felt so guilty for it, and just hug all my fans. Everyone loved that. They all forgot about the mistake. Those shows how me hugging the fans and that. It's something that I never planned to do, but it's in me.
You can't help it sometimes,
I can't help
can
it,
you?
Can't help it.
I think it's nice. So it shows a bit of personality. Like Aaron Ramsdale, for example, I love it. I do. I absolutely buzz off it because it's just pure raw emotion, isn't it? He hasn't planned to do this. He just can't help himself.
No, it's good. The fact that I know what he's been through as well. He played in League One or League Two, Championship. He relegated in the Premier League, so he's been through a lot, and now he's actually winning every game, fighting for Champions League, and he doesn't know what to do with himself as well, So he's sliding, he's just jumping in the air, he's celebrating, giving that one, and he deserves it,
Tell me about this picture.
Oh, mate, it's like hugging my brother.
Right, so what are you going to do? Go show me your gym now, yeah?
Yeah, come on, I'll give you the little tiger in there, look. And I'll show you my little tiger in the gym.
Do you do a bit in there?
Yeah, actually, I got tendinitis, so, when I plant my foot to kick, it sometimes really hurts. So I bought this quad machine where I do just leg extension, probably 4 times a week. I do some bench press, some, chin-ups and that.
Tendinitis is brutal as well, isn't it, by the way?
Yeah.
Look at this in here.
We've
got a few little
gym in there.
How nice is this?
Just a little recovery. I use the pool as a recovery.
Lovely, mate. What's that say up on there?
That's one my brother always say. The passion will take you to glory. The passion that I got about football.
So talk to me about that move then. How does that go down where you are?
Mate, I was 16, 17. I played an unbelievable South American tournament for Argentina, but my dad was struggling financially. We were about to lose my house. So that's a big part of that.
Yeah, of course. So
I went into big table, the meeting with my agent, the president of Independiente. You say, okay, I go. I was saying to my agent, just for a trial,
just see what it's like. Yeah.
So I was a week there, that did really well. I came back to Argentina. The following day, a contract. They were buying me. They were showing.
So they liked what they saw. Then, yeah. Okay.
I had a contract. I said to my agent, I'm not going.
Really?
Yeah, just 16, 17. I was still a child, Yeah. But I remember seeing my dad crying for the fact that he lost everything. He had to sell his truck. We were about to lose our house, and they were giving me 10,000 signing
on
bonus. I said, if I sign now, when will I receive this money? I wanted to help my dad. Win a week, 4 days. Wow. And I said I wanted it in 2 days. And they said, yeah, you can have it in 2-3 days, a signing bonus, And I remember my brother crying. I was 19. No, don't leave now. You're gonna make it. I was earning £20 a week.
Really?
As
a 16-year-old
in Independiente,
Wow.
My dad was struggling financially. I said, I have to go.
This is life-changing money.
Yeah, obviously, I came here to earn £6,000 a month. being realistic. Yeah. I didn't come here to be rich.
Yeah.
I was able to help my dad. I always find an excuse to progress.
Yeah.
And the excuse for those 3-4 years was to help my family. I make sure in all my houses I got a barbecue. I don't know if you can spot it in the camera.
Oh, that's a proper setup as well, isn't it?
I got my barbecue there. See?
Look at that bad boy out there.
Can you see that? So every Sunday I'm there cooking. So if you want to join me.
Really? Yeah.
Kayla, come.
And what's it like in the week? Are you doing any of the cooking in the week?
No, my wife does it all. No, she's really good at it.
Is
but
she, yeah?
if he comes into a barbecue, I'm the man.
You're the man,
yeah. I'm the man. And during the week,
what sort of meats are we talking about? You're cooking and stuff?
It's just Argentinian meat.
Is it called picanha? Is it picanha?
No, entraña. Picanha is Brazilian. So I got entraña, asado, and I got a guy, an Argentinian guy, who delivers meat every week for me. So I bring all the Brazilians and Argentinians.
You put me down on the pencil list.
Mate, whenever you want. Kant came here, the goalie coach, so you have to come, promise.
All right, show me some of these bad boy shirts, because this might be one of the best collections I've seen in a while. Starting, look at this bad boy. Look.
You see, every time I go for the national team, please give me a Messi shirt.
Yeah.
They all just, Messi shirt. I asked a kid, man, when I went to national team, how many shirts Messi needs to give a game? He said, mate, we do 200 or 300 shirts per game for Messi.
No, he does not.
He does.
For all the other people, Adidas, all the sponsors.
We got 2 games international. They make 650 Messi shirts.
They print them up ready to go?
Print them up ready to go, because he knows that sponsorships, players, staff, even the managers, everyone needs, obviously, ask for a Messi shirt.
That's incredible.
650 every 2 games.
How many Martinez shirts they make?
Bro.
2.
They made 2 like a year ago. But
First half and second half, and that's it.
That's it. Now there's a lot of kids which
of course they will,
the image of Dibu.
I love it.
Especially young kids.
Yeah.
Young kids.
That must be nice. If you see somebody running around with Dibu on the back or Martin.
Oh, mate, obviously early on in the season, I went to Argentina because my dad got a heart problem. So I went down to Argentina just to see how he was. And I just saw on the street like 5-6 little kids, aged 6 to 9, all with a Martínez shirt.
That's nice.
And that's something I want to see. I don't want to see an adult with my shirt on. I just want to see
kids.
Those young kids.
That's what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah, man, I love them.
We played Man United on Saturday. I got Ronaldo shirt from the game. Oh my God, I gave it to my son. When I saw him. He was buzzing his tree off. So kids nowadays are all on like Snapchat and stuff like that. As soon as I gave it him, it was like picture, sending it to all his mates. All his mates were buzzing. It was incredible.
You got to, my wife said, you need to get Ronaldo and Neymar, to the top lads. I said, I just want shirt that people I know.
Yeah, it's nice like that. I like that, mate. That's class. I'm just like, I'll have anyone, mate. As long as they're a big name, I'll take it. Right, so in a minute we're going to go through that door because you've got a special little room in there. It's like your haven, your safe space where you go to chill and relax. But tell me about this picture first, though, because that is a special picture, isn't it?
Oh, mate, it's like hugging my brother. It was just after the semi-final, the shootout. He was saying, "Oh, Emi, you deserve it." That's what I was saying to you.
Yeah.
You deserve it. And I was just hugging him, saying, "Oh, so for you,"
Are you crying there? It looks like you're in tears.
I just wanted to cry, I just cried the whole Copa America. I was like a little child. I'm just full of emotions,
It's so nice, isn't it? Honestly, I'm going to start crying.
I remember I was crying for everything. I said, why am I crying? At that moment, I just felt like crying. So
it's understandable, mate.
I went into the dressing room. I was just crying on my own, Just said, "Bill, why are you crying? We're in the final." I just can't help it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Can't help it.
Happy tears, mate.
Yeah,
happy tears.
Massive happy tears. Yeah.
Love it. Right, come on then. Go through it. Let's see this room.
Well, this is we share it with my wife actually. She's got that. Leo said we actually changed it all. I moved here last December, so we're making everything new. You got that little Call of Duty set up there.
Is that what you do to relax?
Yeah,
to
Call of Duty at night time. We've got a few Argentinian mates. We play Call of Duty put the kids to bed. I said to my wife, see you later.
Give me an hour.
No, 2 hours. Let's see you later. So I got on there, playing with my mates. And actually, my wife just set it all up. I got actually 2 more friends coming next week as well. And the CEO from Villa, when I signed the new contract, said, "I got a present for you." So he sent me that save against Arsenal last season. On a free kick from Xhaka.
I remember it, yeah.
And I said, "Do you love the present?" I said, "Oh my God, I loved it." Actually, I never. When you see every day, and it's like, how the hell I got there,
Beautiful, that mate. It is beautiful.
I said to him, thank you so much. You know, I never had a frame like that. And actually I started loving it now.
There's 2 shirts on the wall here. I don't know this, but I would say they have to be a couple of your favourite shirts you've got, surely.
Yeah, obviously, look, I'll show you first, and this is obviously Leo signing in Spanish, obviously, for Santi and Eva, which is my kids.
Yeah.
We love Leo.
Nice.
Mate, I need to fight this one. This is actually the first qualified game when we won the Copa America with the badge on it, so I thought it was special.
Yeah.
But for me, this one is my favorite one. It is the Argentinian map with all the players who've been involved in the Copa America. Actually, winning in Brazil was a big thing as a Champions of America 2021. With all my teammates in there, so I thought this one was just the coolest one. I need to frame that one. And actually start collecting it now.
Yeah.
It's not something I like to do. So it's 2 more coming. Yeah.
Well, the lad signed it as well.
Yeah, that's something I wanted to do. Obviously after the Community Shield, probably I knew that I was probably leaving, so I got all the lads signing it. So it's a memory, you know, when I see it every day. I had a good time with all the lads, you know, and it's something that's going to be there forever.
Right, Emmy, that was incredible, mate. Thank you, first of all, for letting me come into your house. Secondly, showing me all your stuff and talking goalie stuff, because I can talk goalie stuff all day. So I buzz off talking it with somebody who knows what he's talking about as well. Mate, you've been absolute top class.
Thanks to you, man.
Smashing it,
You're
mate.
welcome.
Well done,
Thank
pal.
you, bro.
Really good,
Thank
mate.
you.